What's up, y'all? This is your girl Tanya Rochelle here with another video on diabetic test strips. All right. It's not going to be long. I know it's been a minute since I've done like a follow-up for you guys. And here we are. Okay. So first thing first, let's talk about it. What we got going on. Y'all, this is going to get on my nerves. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Why diabetic test strips? Why do I keep coming on here talking about, diabetic test strips? Well, for me, it's been probably now about 5 years. I think it's been like 5 years now that I've been doing it. Mind you, mother of 7, busy already, had other things going on, but busy doesn't always mean profitable. So at the time when I was introduced to Medical Commodities, I was actually trying to buy a course that cost me a good grip that I did not have at that time. I was doing real estate, and I just learned how to wholesale, but there were so many different things that I still didn't know, and I wanted to just cut my learning curve. So I wanted to buy this course. I didn't have the money to buy the course, so the man was like, look, I'll show you how to make some money right quick doing test strips so you can make the money to buy the course. And that's exactly what I did. But in the meantime of learning to, do test strips to make the money for the course, I was like, oh my God, he has just given me something that is golden, which is a way to make extra money really quick for a person who is busy like myself. Okay, so here's the dilemma that everybody is facing nowadays. Okay. So doing test strips or learning the business right now, people are really limiting what they're giving you, meaning you're going to have to either pay them some good money to get a course, or whatever. Now, here's the thing. I have been offering a business startup mentorship program, which we do have quite a bit of members. We have a lot of active members as well who are making money in our group. I charge a $100 non-refundable, just basically for you to get into the group. All the trainings are in the group by way of videos that I have in our Facebook group. You come in, you have one job, go over all the videos before you ask a question. Go over all the videos. Now, I've had people who contact me, oh, Miss Tanya, can I do it for a cheaper amount, yada, 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 and I've let them come in and they've not done nothing. Or some people like, oh, can I get I wasn't able to get anything. I want to, okay, look. If you are a person who is a go-getter, who, you're like, hey, I need something so I can make this money that don't require me to have to go work a shift or what, I'm saying? All these hours in the day to make $100, $200, $300 a day, and you're willing to do some simple things, either online or offline, like that don't take no time. And I'll give you an example. I remember when I was working and going in different areas, and because I also do insurance, right? Okay. I remember going to different areas, having my signs in the back seat. Any areas that I knew I was frequenting, I knew I didn't mind coming this far. You know what I'm saying? I would put my signs out. I would have my signs in the back seat, literally stop somewhere at a light or a stop sign and take a minute and literally get out and put the sign up, boom, boom, boom. Okay. If you have a problem doing something like that or posting an ad online for free, if you have a problem, you don't want to commit. Let me tell you how my routine was, because I would have to, like, a lot of the places I was working in was at least like an hour away from where I was staying at that time. So I would leave the house probably about, so I get up in the morning, have my coffee and get situated about 8. I would leave the house, just say about 8:30. Okay. get to my destination by 9:30 at the latest, okay? And before I got out the house, so by the time I got up, say I got up at 7 something, okay? I get up in the morning, have my coffee, and do my routine or whatever in the morning. And then for the test strip, it take me probably about 10 minutes. I was posting my ads, checking like text messages and stuff like that. And that was it. And then so like throughout the day, I had a system in place because I was doing a combination. Yeah, I could answer the phone, but sometimes I couldn't because I had clients that I was actually going to. Excuse the background noise, my daughter over there on the tablet and stuff. So sometimes I couldn't answer the phone. So I had my system set up, my phone voice message set up so they'll know what they need to do, or I call them right back, you know what I'm saying, or I text, and so what I'm saying is the business itself, once you do a few things, it's so simple after that. Once you do the initial, the front work, everything else is simple. I never had to run behind nobody. I had never had to go find a client, none of that. They all called me, they all contacted me, they all went to my page, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it went. And that's how it's been going for the past 5 years. So I have recently, since COVID, have started helping people to get started in the business. Because I know it's been, it's been a year for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people have, just a lot of different things that have been going on. So I decided to offer this as a way to help other people to get another source of income, because nowadays you got to have multiple streams of income. If you don't have multiple streams of income, what are you doing? Okay, so that's what I did. It's $100. I'm going to keep it at $100 because I feel like that's enough money to where you have enough skin in the game to do something. Now, I feel that's fair. But and then you'll say, well, okay, well, all right, I get in, I get to training, now what? Okay. So the thing that is different, that I'm gonna do different, because I would say like, okay, after so many transactions, then I'll move you on and you'll have a buyer, da, 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 da. And the fact of the matter is that people still, no matter what, it's going to be, you're always going to have your 1%, your 5%ers who going to do what they do. Okay. And I know sometimes other people may need a little bit more time, or, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it requires me to, and I do, I'm interactive. You can ask any of my students. I'm very interactive. They text me. If I cannot get to you right at that moment because I'm doing something, because remember, I still have a full-time business or job, whatever, however you want to look at it. I still work. And so I am able, if I have the opportunity, I'll text back. They know if I don't get right back with you, just give me a minute. And I try to keep checking my phone as I can. So I am interactive in this. And I feel like for $100, I feel like you're getting a whole lot. So the thing that I'm doing different is I did have it where after 10 transactions, I'll move you on to a new buyer. We're canceling that part out. You come into the program, I'm your buyer, period. And then that way that justifies me being able to continue to charge the $100 and not increase it, because it does take time. It does take energy, y'all, to continue to help with all of this. So, and I'm fully committed. I don't mind doing it because I was that person. If a person didn't take the time to give me a chance, if I didn't have that income on top of what I was doing, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I'm just gonna be honest, because it has been such, an easy business. You know what I'm saying? And it's a business that helps people. Of course, yes, we coming with money to people. So of course people need us, and it's just simple. It doesn't take a lot of time. So if you're busy like myself and you're looking for a second source of income, then I would say, hey, look at our medical commodities mentorship or business startup mentorship program. We have a wonderful community of people who are active. Like they're active. They out here. They really are duplicating what we're doing. And I do provide a lot of information. I say, hey, just duplicate it, because to me, it doesn't matter to me. And some people it may matter to, so I would say, like, be careful of just duplicating other people's stuff, but like you're free to duplicate my stuff. Okay. But other people, you may want to ask them, because you don't want to offend people. Just give them that courtesy. Okay. I'm trying not to miss nothing, y'all, but I will have my number here to where you can text me if you're interested in joining our group and getting into the medical commodities business. You can say, well, how do I know you do anything, Tanya? Why should I listen to you? Okay, hold up. It said picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's see. How can I do this? Hold on. Let me see if I can switch it. Can I switch my screen? I'm not trying to show me. I wanted to show y'all. Let me see if I can just do it like this and you can see from this way. I'm doing my camera backwards.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, doing it backwards. So we have all kinds of strips. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, this is what we do. All right, hopefully you can see them. Okay, all right, let me move this back. Okay, so I teach you how to set up everything from the beginning to getting paid, period. First thing you need to make sure you have is a PayPal account in your contacting me, because when you pay to get into the group, it needs to be done via PayPal. Why do I use PayPal? I'll tell you now, because PayPal is a servicing center that has been around. It's a payment processing service that has been around for a long time. I have used them for a long time. I have used PayPal over 15 years. Let me see, for a long time, probably 2000, but it's been around for a long time. I've had it for a long time that I've been a member. It helps in terms of when you're because you're new in business and things like that. You just want to have a way to get paid, and that's how we pay, through PayPal. Okay, so have your PayPal account set up. It's very simple, it's free, and that would be the first thing. So when you contact me and you say, hey, I want to get into the program, then I'll send you a link back to my PayPal, and then you just take care of $100 from there. And then from there, I'll say, I'll look, because I'm always checking my phone. I say, hey, I got your payment, what's your Facebook? You got to have Facebook for two reasons. You want to, because I teach you how to really leverage Facebook on a professional level, and I also, that's where the training is at for the group. So you want to have that. And then I will ask you your Facebook information. I'll send you a link so you can friend me on Facebook, and then I'll bring you into the group. Okay. And then from there, once you get into the group, then you're going to look at all the videos. It's going to be under media. And I, like, in the welcome text message that I'll give you, welcome you into the group, the first link for the first video will be there. So you'll be able to see that, plus, be able to see the others. That's pretty much it. Once you go in, learn what it is you need to learn, start setting everything up the way I teach you how to set it up, and you start marketing, you're going to start getting calls. You're going to start getting text messages. So you're going to be like, hey, do we take this? Do we buy that? And, you know, in the beginning, yeah, I respond, you know, and help you to identify what it is that we buy and what we don't. I also provide a list that is on in the training site where you're able to go and check. It also has the prices on there that you are paid for each product. And then from there, I mean, once you go ahead and start getting transactions done, I double your money. So that is a big deal, because that's what it's all about. The income is why you're doing this. You're not doing this because you just want to buy test strips. No, you buy this because it is a means to an end. And, you know, just say if a person has today I have $500. Just $500 is sitting there. It's not making me no money just sitting there. But I could take that same $500 and make $500 more in a very short time. No bank is giving you that kind of money. Investments, you know, unless you go into the casino, you know what I'm saying? 100% return on your investment. That's a big deal. And if you don't understand that, then you need to talk to me a little further, because I also do financial education, and I may need to help you out with a little bit more to make so you'll understand when we talk about return on investment and things like that, so you have a better understanding. Okay. So that, I mean, you know, that's what did it for me when I first got started in this. Like I told you, it was to make money to buy a course, and I made that money quickly. And from there, I was able to, I always made, like, you know, a comma check, you know what I'm saying? Like at least a 1,500, you know, because I needed the money, even though I was doing what I was doing. My test strip business was actually helping me to fund my real estate business at that time. Until I was able to get deals consistently and stuff like that, my test strip business supported me when I needed to do all my marketing. When I was mailing letters, you know, you got to buy stamps, all that stuff I had to do, and sending out letters. We used to send out like 1,000 letters at a time. That's a lot. Think about that postage. So does it work? Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It absolutely does. And, you know, from time to time, you'll see or you can go back and look on my page. I have some of my students who have done testimonials. We have, and more so, I guess, you really won't see a lot of it until you get into the group, because we interact so much in the group with different things and on an everyday basis. And you'll see people, you know, I would do it now. Let me see. I hadn't prepared for it. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull a few posts from the group right quick. Hold on. Then that way you can say, oh, okay, I see. Hold on. Okay, let me share from the group just a little bit, So this is our group called Double Up. Let's see what we got. Some of our videos. Sometimes I post things on there. People are, you know, with their pages that they're creating, they want you to show up some love. See, test strips there. More people doing getting test strips, and let's see, more there. You know, people have developed their pages, things like that. We just all over. You know, let's see. I'm just kind of scrolling through just so you can kind of see just a little bit of what's been going on in our group. We also have trainings that we get together and do as well. And, you know, just a lot in terms of, you know, what's actually going on and people really making money and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't want to too much put too much on there. Let me go back and unshare my screen. Okay, So if you're interested, you know, my number should be somewhere around here. Text me. Text me. Text me. Okay? Because during the day, which I took time, it's 1:46 now. I took time to do this video, but most of the times I'm on the phones. I have clients, or I'm on Zooms doing appointments and stuff like that with my clients. So I have, you know, I have a pretty busy schedule, and I'm still able to post my ads and group, you know, and do the things that I do. And a lot of those things that I have done from even years ago, people still find my stuff and they text me or they call me from all that work that I did from years ago. I'm not saying slow down. I'm just saying, if you do it right, I'm just saying it just flows. It continues to flow. So, you know, if you're looking to make, now for me, I've always made, you know, at least an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month with test strips, just regular, just you know. And I know, you know, a lot of people brand new, it may be a little different, or, you know, you may be working, you need to get your schedule adjusted just to kind of just start to make an extra 500. Let's just set, you know, hey, set low goals, but, you know, I'd rather give you a lower number and then over deliver, you know. However, this is the biggest part. Just like with any business, with anything that you do, and with this is not a lot of work that really has to be done. It's really not a lot of work that has to be done. But the biggest part, and I cannot overemphasize this, I cannot say this enough, but your mindset, oh my God, has so much to do with it. Having a positive attitude absolutely will get you far in this business. Having a positive outlook, because your words, you know, they affect your life if you don't realize it or not. So if you say, oh, I can't, I never, this never works, and guess what? It's going to do just what you said. But if you're you know what, this is amazing. I could see me being very successful doing this. You know, a positive outlook. I'll tell you a small story before I get off of here, because I don't want this video to be too long. I had gotten into the business already. And I might have told the story on another one, I don't know, but I want to make sure for those who have not heard, I was still new in the business, and I had bought the course, and I was going to this event. I wanted to go to this event where this guy was speaking. It was at a Sean Terry event, but it was the guy that I wanted to hear was Brian Harris. And you know, it wasn't that long before the event. I paid for the event tickets first. I remember doing that. I had enough money to do that, but it was going to be the flight and the hotel. I needed like $1,500 because it was going to be me and my daughter. So I had to pay for both flights and the room and the rent a car and all this stuff so we can go to Arizona. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it literally got down to the week up. And I was like, oh man, I ain't got this money. I need it, because I didn't, you know, I had everything else. You know, my rent back then was like $1,000 and some dollars, and all my other bills. I had car note, you know what I'm saying? I had all my other bills, so I didn't have the budget. I didn't budget in an extra 15 $100 or whatever that was needed for this. So it was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So, for those of you who know me, Brian Harris, I love Brian Harris. Okay. And he really emphasized about mindset development and, law of attraction, all of these different things. So he had a technique that I followed and it worked. So I saw myself, in my mind's eye. I saw myself walking in my house with a big bag of test strips. And I was like, I felt the feeling of, oh my God, we got enough money. Let's go ahead and book the ticket. And that's how it happened. I like literally up to like the day before, like a day or two before, because I had to, once and I don't even remember. I don't even remember what happened. Like the phone rung and, I ended up meeting a few, one or a few people. And I remember having to spend like, $700 or something like this, $600 or whatever worth of, because you got to have money. Now, let me be clear. You got to have some money to do this business, to put that money to work. So this money is really about putting your money to work for you while you are working. There's a little bit of work you got to do, but your money is doing the biggest work, if that makes sense. So all I know, when I got through, I was able to invoice, and it was over $1,500. So I was able to do what I needed to do, okay, and buy them tickets and do everything. And I'm gonna look on here right quick because let me see, what was the Instagram? When I got there, when me and my daughter made it to when we made it to Arizona, and they had like a little mixer the very first day, when you get there, and who I see walking up? Brian Harris. And I told him, I said, oh my God, first of all, can I talk to you? He was like, yeah, he was like really cool, and it was me and my daughter. And I told him, I said, Brian, this trip, I didn't have the budget for. I said, but I did the things that you teach. And you see, we here today. And from that point, we have a very good friendship with him. And I'm looking for the picture right now so I could show you when we got there and the picture that we took together and so on and so forth. I was just so excited, but I knew that we were going. I had a strong desire. I knew, here you go right here. Oh my God, let me share this picture. Share my screen. Oh, hold on. I got to give myself the ability to share right quick. And I'm going to share this with you. And let me see. Show you. Yes. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I just want to share the photos. Hopefully it stays. Okay, it's just gonna allow me to just share certain pictures. It's gonna let me select. So let me select. But yeah, I was so excited. Like I was like, it was just unexplainable. The excitement that I felt and the, knowing that it would happen and all of those things because of me being, first of all, glad to have this person in my life that introduced me to these different concepts, you know, that ultimately changed my life and my family's life. Oh, come on, where's the pictures? I just had it. Hold on. Let's see. Albums. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Mommy's recording. Hold on. Let me find what I'm looking for. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's see. Don't mess with those, please.
I'm just putting them in place.
Okay.
A little off.
Okay, hold on. Y'all excuse me that it's taking so long, but I gotta make sure I show you this. Because this is true. I can say this is when our life was really changed, because it was real. The concept that he taught, I implemented it just like he said. It happened just like he said it would. And that was a wrap. I was at that point, you couldn't tell me anything else about law of attraction or positive mindset development or anything, because I knew what I knew, what I knew. I don't understand why this is not popping up, y'all. Let me go back. Maybe it's under my favorites. It's not even under my favorites.
I'm not gonna name it because
Okay. Maybe it's under my Instagram. Oh, wait. Duh. I was in Instagram, wasn't I?
I could see. Please.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, look, guys, I have purple hair.
Let me see. Watch out.
Somebody's trying to get on my
It's not letting me share. Let me go back.
She just got black and gray here.
Let's see. No. Cancel. Share. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. Start broadcast. Okay. So there, it's allowing me to share my screen. Much other stuff popping up, people. Hold on. IG. There we go. Let's see. Look at that. September 2016. We had just experienced a flood in August. We had a lot of, go sit down. I'm on the camera. Go sit down. We had just experienced a lot of devastation. So funds wasn't, I meant just what I said. I didn't, budget it, have it, whatever. But because of what this man shared with me and my daughter, it changed our life. It changed our life for real. And that's Sean Terry. And you can see we were there in Phoenix, had an amazing time. So y'all was wholesaling. I was just doing my dizzy. My daddy Flip to Freedom. And that was, the flight and everything. And yeah. That's it. No, let me put it back over here. And let's see. What I need to do here to push this back. But I just wanted to show you guys that, just so you know that I'm not just BSing with you. I am make host. Okay. Showing you what I did, what has worked for me. And mindset development is probably about 80% of the business. 20% is the actual practical application, the little things that you have to do, a little post here, a little post there. If you're putting signs out, I normally did that on the as I was out. you know, or sometimes I would make my children go with me. If you ain't got children, find you some little neighborhood kids or whatever. Or you can, another thing you could do is something that, like, when I really, really didn't have no time, I put a ad like on Craigslist for people to put up signs, and they, for like $1 a sign, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you know somebody, it'd be better if you know somebody. But if not, you know, you always have that option. It's a lot of different ways you can get things done. You know, and I feel like, as busy as I was, if I can do it, I know y'all can do it. So just consider that. So yeah, the medical commodities business is one that is pandemic proof. And, you know, it's up to you. It's just up to you. So we do have that, because the biggest complaint, I don't have $1,000. I don't have, you know, whatever people are charging for. Of course, I get it. I get it. But if I do have this one criteria, if you're going to come in, you have to take action. I don't need people just in the group, just to be in the group. Come in and make yourself some money for yourself and your family. I want you to do it so I can show other people that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing, but I need other people to see that it's possible, you know, and that's it, you know. So if that's something that you're looking for, you know, text and we'll go ahead and we'll get started. You can get in the same day. A lot of things that I teach is for helping you when you're on a budget, because mind you, at the time when I started, I was on a real budget. I was on a real budget. And you know, Dollar Tree was my friend for a lot of things, okay? So it is possible to not have a lot of money and do this, but you do have to have some money for when people call you. You have to have, you know, some money, but we'll talk about that as we go along. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully I hit the points that I needed to hit. I didn't confuse y'all, I'm hoping. And yeah, so you're interested in our medical commodities business starter program, call, text me, and I'll be texting you the information so you can get started, and then put you into the group. Yeah, and that's it. So that's it. It's your girl Tanya Rochelle. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.